10 o'clock, and we are tracking this. Breaking news right now. Pretty big crash on I-70. We are working to get the details, but we're getting our eyes on it for the first time from Sky Fox, and it looks very clear that a truck maybe at least lost its load. Not sure if it actually flipped over or just sort of lost control and lost some items off the back of the truck. And it was shut down one direction a bit ago. At least we've got cars moving in both directions.
Yeah, that's definitely some good news. Of course, there's going to be those residual backups. I'm not sure if those are just cars that were trapped in, kind of the crash there and getting through. But you can see falling off that truck there. It looks like some large blue pipes now are on the highway. Yeah. So I'm sure that's causing some concern as well.
So we've got Jim Hooley on the way to the scene. Obviously, Sky Fox overhead right now. And Drew is helping us track the traffic impact of this. Yeah. Obviously, avoid I-70 in this area. Where exactly is this?
I-70 and Ward Road. So you're talking out in the west side of the metro. Kylie explained it well. There's that big bend that you go around I-70 that kind of takes you out into the Golden area, out towards the west side of town, up towards the foothills. It's right around that bend, right at Ward Road. And I like what Andrea said a moment ago, because CDOT still has I-70 shut down in both directions. So we're not sure if this one lane getting through in each direction is cars that were caught in the backup that are having to be allowed through because they have nowhere to go, or if it is opened up one lane. So right now we're just calling a rollover crash right near Ward Road. You can see that big CMV, that big semi truck. It is rolled over on its side. And as Andrea mentioned, it looked like it was carrying some really large blue pipes that's all over the roadway now in both directions of I-70. So the crash actually happened, it looked like in that eastbound direction coming down the mountain, but they have both directions of I-70 impacted here. As they're zooming in, you're getting a better look at what just looks like really big blue pipe there that is in both directions of the road. Even look in that westbound direction. Again, it looks like rollover happened eastbound. We're seeing pipes all the way down the roadway there in that westbound direction. It looks like several cars involved in this as well. So avoid this area if you can. It's going to be quite some time, I believe, before they'll get this cleaned up. Look at all these cars parked off to the side of the road. You have to wonder if all those cars were involved in that crash. And again, you can see one lane each direction getting through. But I'll say it again, CDOT is reporting it as a full closure, so I'd avoid that area. Obviously, the backup, Sky Fox zoomed out a moment ago.
It is upside down.
It is upside down.
I couldn't tell at first.
Completely rolled over. It looked like whatever was in the bed there, those pipes, it looked like just spilled all over the roadway there. There are the backups we showed you earlier. This is at Kipling. It's not moving. You've got nowhere to go. So we're talking, Kirk asked, where is this? I wanted to show you the big map to give you an idea. West side of town, I-70, both directions impacted here. I'll zoom in to show you Ward Road is where that closure, or we're not calling it a closure. We are calling it a closure. CDOT's calling it a closure, but one lane getting through. The good news is easy to get around. If you need to head out to the west side, 6th Avenue is wide open right now. Take a look at 6th Ave. You can take that, even Colfax if you wanted to do a side road as well, but avoid I-70 because you're not going to go anywhere out there on the west side of town. And obviously a major impact, a major cleanup going on. I like how they're zooming out here. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's going to leave a mark.
Look at how far it's going.
Yeah.
So, again, it's pretty easy to get around. If you need to get out to the west, we all know you can take 6th Avenue. In fact, I take 6th Avenue from downtown. There's no reason to go up to I-70. Just take 6th Avenue out to the west side. Look at that. It keeps going. Yeah. It is shut down. Okay, so this is what they were doing here. You see all those cars that are getting through caught in the backup, but look, they've got it closed. They've got
they're moving them off the
officers right
exit.
there. You see that? They're having folks get off. And we're talking several miles back.
Yeah.
You're having to get off the interstate there. So what we were seeing when cars were getting through there is the cars caught in the backups because they've got nowhere to go. So they're letting those cars off.
Just to clear that out.
Just to clear it out. But they've got I-70 completely shut down there. I'm going to have to go back and I can find out with CDOT, find out what exit is they're having folks get off on. But look at all these guys. They're just stuck right now in that backup. All the way up to Ward Road is where that crash was. Again, Kylie explained it pretty well. It's that bend when you're coming into town, coming down the mountain. It's that first bend around to get towards the city. That's where that crash happened.
We don't know if anybody was hurt here.
We don't know. I think there were some injuries. None of that is confirmed at this point.
Right.
Usually when they shut down the interstate, it's because you're talking pretty serious injuries and obviously a bunch of cleanup to do as well. We might be talking into the afternoon that this could be shut down.
You have to think about the semi. Obviously, they have to get that removed, plus all of that debris, the pipe, they have to get that removed as well. And there's a lot of vehicles off to the side of the road, so you don't know if those were impacted. They got to talk to everyone.
You don't see that very often. How many cars we're talking about
it's like
here?
6, maybe
at
6
least.
or 7.
And then you've got some in the other direction too. Kylie and I were looking at some of these cars that could have been impacted as well. So a major crash west side of town, I-70, avoided in both directions. The crash, again, technically in the westbound direction, but you're talking probably a closure both sides here, I-70 eastbound and westbound. Use 6th Avenue, use Colfax if you need to get out on the west side.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to be checking back in with Drew, of course, throughout the morning, and Sky Fox as well. As soon as Jim Hooley gets on scene there, we'll bring it to you live here on the Morning News, and we'll stay on it. We'll let you know as soon as we get new updates. Hopefully everybody's okay who is involved in that, and hopefully it gets opened back up at some point here in the morning. We'll let you know.
Yeah.